hear me okay, because it's quite loud in here. As you can see, it's a very small forge. I can literally span my arms out that way, and it's about 8 feet that way. But I've got everything I need in here. I've got power, so I can run power tools. I've got my anvil, got vices. Most importantly, I've got the gas forge. All I'm going to do today is have a quick chat, do a quick video for you guys, because it is literally New Year's Eve tomorrow. And as you're aware, it's been a busy old Christmas for me. For those of you that contacted me about my dogs, thank you very much. For the guy that offered the dog, gave me a ring, said I've got a dog for you. Unfortunately, no, I'm not ready to take on a new family member yet. But however, just thought I'd give you a little visual of the other side of me. This is some of the other things I do, apart from building and riding my own motorcycles. I make what I can my own gear. Now, I'm not an expert blacksmith by any realms at all. I'm a hobby blacksmith. Yes, I've been to a blacksmith and I've learned some of the basic skills. And of course, if you're ever going to take this up, guys, I'll do an in-depth video at a later date, but it's safety, safety, safety at all times. There's an old saying, everything in a forge will either poison you, cut you, or burn you. It's a very dangerous place to be. You'll see I work with no gloves. That is because I can feel the temperature with my hands. If I grasp a piece of hot metal, it will slide through my hands. I will end up with a severe burn, but it will slide through. Something the old boy taught me was, and he gave me a very good demonstration, if you're wearing a pair of heavy leather gauntlets and you grip a piece of metal that's severely hot, I mean white hot, what happens is the leather on the gloves clamps up where it cooks, and that will lock your hand to the heat. So he always taught me, open hands, feel what you're doing, be very careful, and at the end of the day, if it does touch you, it tends to just hiss and come straight off. That's burns in the forge. And if you're going to do things like this, you have to remember at all times that's going to happen. Yeah, it's part of the sacrifice of making something. Blacksmiths used to have an old saying that if you didn't burn yourself, you weren't doing the job properly. Not to say that you're callous about it, but you do get the odd singe, the odd burn. My boots, steel toe capped, leather, and they're slip-on. So in the event that a hot piece of metal does actually hit it, work its way in or whatever, I can kick the boots off and dump my hands straight away and dump the boots. And that's working in a forge for you. So I hope you've all had a great Christmas. I hope you're going to have a good New Year. We're gonna get out and about this New Year, I think, and see what we can do. And in the New Year, we'll go back to making some videos as normal. But I will do bits in here occasionally. I will show you how I make tent pegs, how I make my well, as I'm doing today, I'm going to be making a striker out of an old farrier's rasp. So I'll give you an idea of what I do, how I do it, why I do it. And well, why, it's quite simple. I do it because I like doing it. So anyhow, forge is running. It's a 2-burner propane forge. I use propane because it's quick and it's efficient, and I don't have the space for coal. One day, when I've got the space, I'll have a coal forge. So anyhow, that's my anvil. Now I've already warmed my anvil, which is an old trick. So you warm the anvil first. You don't want to be striking cold metal. And I'll endeavour to explain the hammers at a later date. But you have a variety of hammers, and each hammer is finished in a different way to do a different job. So to start off with, I'm just going to, this has been abused, this old file, so I'm going to knock it into a rough shape of what I want and probably do a bit of a hot cut on it. So, take that out, you see it's in the tongs. Flatten it out. Worked out which bit I want to use. Chalk pencil. That will go back in the forge for a few minutes, and we're going to hot cut that. Hot cutting is a technique blacksmiths use. So as opposed to using a saw or a chopper, we do what we call a hot cut. And the most common tool used for a hot cut is an easy thing to find, it's an axe head. So you can take an axe head, put it into your vise and secure it. I do have one there. Different hammers, different jobs. Yeah. Right. That's Steve. Right. No worries. Where it is? Right guys, got into the video there. I've got an emergency call from a friend. He's had his motorcycle stolen. I'm going to get the bugger back for him. Right. Catch you later. Something I made for a bit of fun. Made myself a spider. Hangs up in the workshop. Thought he was lonely, so I made a little spider to go with him. Just old screws and nails and that. And then of course I got the owl, which I do with horseshoes and that. Don't know why people like owls. This is my forge. See, it's a 2-burner. I'm only running 1 burner at the moment, so what I do is I section it off, basically using sledgehammers. Controls heat that end, keeps the heat down, and if I need to use do a larger item I can do. I have my goddess above my forge. She helps to keep an eye on me. Spoons, collecting spoons to make the spiders with. A mirror to make sure I'm good looking. My anvil, which was a Birmingham made anvil, somewhere around 1890. It's a good working anvils. A lot of people go for huge anvils. I don't see the point. I've had big anvils in the past and you don't use half of it. Another leg vise there. Small bench area there. Pillar drill. And it does exactly what I need. Horseshoes I use on a lot of my projects and that. Yeah, so we'll get into some of the fire pits and things that I make in the spring, show you how to make a grill and things like that. It's all quite simple stuff. Anyhow, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear any of it. Yeah, I'll put it down there, you might be able to make it out amongst all the other stuff. So that was a stag's head that I made last year. And I made it for somebody, 2 dimensions. Here we go. Finished making it. Oh, I don't want it now. Oh, there you go. There's a week of banging metal in my shed, and then they didn't want it, which is typical. I do other little fun things as well. I make little animals, I make spiders, I make bits and pieces. You'll see them all around the workshop, around the garden. It's just a bit of fun. I'm just trying to keep myself busy, keep myself thinking, keep this working. But anyhow, that's enough of me waffling. I'll get on with bashing some metal. Hi, Mick, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. So, 500 subscriber giveaway. We're going to have a 500 subscriber giveaway, and what we're going to do, we're going to chuck out their stuff again to get you started. And this stuff I've tried myself, and I like, and I think works very, very well. So, to start you off on the 500 subscriber giveaway, we're going to give you one of these. Ooh, what's one of them, you say? Well, this is a camp set. But it's a very nice little camp set. Comes in a very nice sturdy bag, a good bag for once. You've got 1 pot, cup, stroke bowl. 2 cups, stroke bowls. Exactly the same design as the MSR that I showed you on an earlier video. You can have a look at that if you look up MSR stoves videos. There's an MSR style gas stove in there, similar to the Jetboil. So that comes with it. So you've got a little gas cooker, or you've got to do supply the bottles of gas yourself, and again they're not expensive. So there's that with it. These I like. Comes with 2 little stainless steel mugs. A cleaning cloth, a pouch, and in this pouch you have a foldable knife, fork and spoon set, 2 of those, and also you have 2 pots, so that does 800 mils and that one does 1000 mils. So there we go, and they nest. So that's you've got 2 cook pots with handles, and they are it's non-stick coated Teflon, I suppose. So that's the cook set. So in the cook set, 2 pots ready to go, knife, fork, spoon kit ready to go, gas stove ready to go, 2 cups ready to go, and the lids. Now, I thought to myself, that's a nice little giveaway. I quite like that. You know, it's what we want to do. We want to start people off and get them started and get them on their way in a bushcraft, camping, outdoors, stroke survival, stroke prepping startup kit. So you're going to get that, which will get you started out there. We're also going to give away, on top of that, the Heitman stove that I trialled. And again, I like this. So that is a meths burning stove with its little cook stand ready to put a pot on. So we're going to give away both of these to 2 separate subscribers. Okay, so to make it fair, we will do, again as we usually do, we'll do a random draw. I'm going to stick in an envelope A and B, leave the envelope unmarked so that nobody knows which one's in which. Jace will draw 2 names, or he'll come around here and draw 2 names out of my subscriber count, and 2 subscribers will get those. We will then basically randomly decide who gets what. So for the 500 subscriber giveaway, usual rules apply. Comment, yeah, leave a like, put a comment, tell me that you want it. You know, if there's guys out there that don't want it, you've got all the kit you need, not a problem. Don't make a comment, you know, don't say I want that. But if you want that, if you want a chance to win that in the 500 subscriber giveaway, or either one of those, give me a shout. Hit it on the comments. Say, Mick, I would like, and we'll draw you from there. So that's the 500 subscriber giveaway. Guys, it's been a pleasure. The last couple of months doing these videos for you guys have been a pleasure. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been great fun. It's given me a bit of a new lease of life, because it's given me something to go out and do. As I've said in the past, being a full-time carer, I love my wife dearly, but she's stuck with me 24/7. Yeah, so having just a couple of hours a week where I get out and I do this is great. I love sharing my skills, my abilities with you guys, and I love learning from you as well. People are hitting me up and saying, have you tried this, have you tried that? And lo and behold, if it's something I've not done before, I do try it and I give it a go. So thank you very much. We're coming to the end of this year. It's been ups and downs for me this year. I hope it's been better for you guys than it's been for us, but still, we move on, we move forward. We got the bush camp coming up. We're looking at doing that in April, May. Again, that'll be an invite out to those people that are interested to come up to my woods and do an overnighter there. What we're thinking at the moment is do like a meet-up on the Saturday, overnight on the Saturday night, and then everybody sort of head for home on the Sunday. We're still in the planning stages at the moment. Other than that, guys, thank you very much. Please like, please subscribe. This has been Mick, Hampshire Outdoors and Survival. Loving you all very much and wishing you all a happy new year from Mike and Kaz. Guys, take care. Peace and love. Mick out.